Hi Willow class, so today's lesson is all about unit fractions. Now first of all, what is a unit fraction? Now a unit fraction is when the numerator is shown 1, so it's 1 part out of however many the denominator is showing. So this one would be 1 part out of 5 or 1/5, 1 part out of 3, 1/3, 1 part out of 4 or 1/4, 1 part out of 2 or 1/2, 1 part out of 10 or 1/10, 1 part out of 8. And we're going to look at how we can place these fractions on a number line. Now don't forget, a fraction is all about 1 part of a whole amount. So our whole amount today is our number line. Now, this is a practical activity that I would like you to do today, and I'm going to show you how you can start it off, and then I'm going to ask you to finish it. So, if I want to find where half would be on my number line, I need to divide my amount, my whole amount, into 2 equal parts. Okay, the denominator shows how many equal parts. So, I've got a strip of paper that's exactly the same length as my number line. And I'm going to fold it into 2 equal parts. So here's my fold. Okay, and I'm actually going to cut my fold to show 1/2. And I'm going to place it on my number line so I can work out where 1/2 would be, halfway along that number line from 0. There we go. So half would be about there, halfway along my number line. Now I can carry out the same activity with a new strip of paper, but this time I'm going to find a different unit fraction. So this time I'm going to find 1/4. Now I need to share my strip into 4 equal parts this time. So I'm going to fold it into 2 and then fold that again. Okay, so now my strip is into 4 equal parts. I'm only going to cut one of those parts out because I'm only using my unit fractions, and I'm going to add it to my number line to see where 1/4 would go. You may need to take away the strip that you used previously. Okay, so I'm going to place it on my number line, and I can see 1/4 would fall just there. Okay, now what you might like to do is take your strip off and label that fraction as well, because that will help you to see which fractions are bigger and which fractions are smaller. We'll do one more together, and then your challenge is to do the same but for the remaining fractions. So this time I'm going to find 1/3. So I'm going to fold my strip into 3 equal parts, which is quite tricky. Oh, I think I've just about done it. Okay, so there's my 3 equal parts. I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to add it to my number line. Now, where do you think, before I stick it, it might go? Will it be less than 1/4, more than 1/4, more than 1/2? Let's stick it on there. So we can see 1/3 is about, it's just after, slightly bigger than 1/4, but not quite as big as 1/2. Okay, so your challenge is to finish the same activity, but finding 1/5, 1/10 and 1/8. It's probably worth doing the ones I've done and having a go yourself as well, just so that you can see the difference. And then when you've done that, I wonder if you can come up with a pattern, or what do you notice? Which fractions are smaller? Which fractions are bigger? And why do you think that is? See if you can come up with a rule for yourself. Good luck with this challenge. I'll look forward to seeing how you get on. Take care.